Hello, welcome back to the channel. I'm Alan, this is Alan Reacts, my little corner of YouTube. And what I do here and what I'm going to do with this song, this is a song I know, so it's a review and analysis really, not just a reaction. I could call it a reaction because I'm listening to it as I've got older, but this is a band I know well, James, from their 1999 album, Millionaires. This is a band that's been going around for a long time, but a song I know, a UK band, a Manchester band. There's lots to talk about, lots of interesting things. I do like the song. I think it's a really good album. They are already on the channel, so without much more further waffling, let's get into it. This is James with Crash. I've got the lyrics up, guys. That's what you'll see me looking at the screen. Here we go. When you pull it back, and we'll have a listen to it, tell me what the energy is you feel with this. Sorry guys, still got this chest infection, been hanging around for weeks. A diva, a lever, a lawyer, imagine. A fever, a vision, derision, imagine. Someone got hurt, someone got high, someone got left behind the lies. Someone got hurt, someone got high, some of them left the rest behind. All of your mail is unaddressed. Cut the Herman free from the Hess. So this is, when you didn't ask you guys I felt a sense of anxiety, of sort of paranoia, and it instantly, that undercut of dirty guitar. But like I said, James had been performed in 1982 with Tim Booth and the other guys, the brothers, in Manchester. Audenshaw, I'm not sure, Audenshaw or somewhere out that way, because I used to live that way for 17 odd years. First album was released in 86, I think it's Stutter. And this is 99. This is a band that's had hit after hit in the UK. But what a band. They've got some interesting stories to tell. They were discovered in the underground scene. And sometimes I struggle with underground. I think it's just a pretentious way of saying bands who are not very good, who believe they didn't make it because they were underground. And sometimes I genuinely believe it's underground because they're staying away from the main record labels while they work out their sound and they're trying to build up a following. So it goes both ways, and sometimes I take it both ways. But James were this band that was always good live. At the Hacienda, they were kind of discovered, really. But they played, supported the Smiths, etc. in that period. That was a sort of, not the Manchester sound, it was the baggy scene sound, it was the underground sound. They sort of definitely predate Oasis and the Roses. So it comes from there. No, not so much the Roses, but definitely Oasis and the Charlatans. Check me on the Charlatans, guys. I'm not sure, but definitely Oasis, they predate. So the song is really, it's beginning to talk. It's 1999, so it's a Millennials album. Remember what was going around in the year 1999? The world was going to crash, computers were going to crash, it was all going to go wrong. This is a multiple song. A diva, a lawyer, imagine, a lever, a vision, derision. imagine. I'm really being asked to consider alternate realities at the same time. Someone got hurt, someone got high. That's a cycle of sort of harm and escape. So you got hurt and you got high. So does that drug taking? Does that initiate that sort of self not harm, because I don't want YouTube to cancel me, but it's emotional damage to yourself if you're using drugs to escape. All of your mails unaddressed, yeah, and then cut the Herman free from this. Herman Free, from my memory, is a German writer, 1900s, really about existentialism, introspection. So they're saying cut that free from your life. So if Herman cut the Hess from his life, what would his direction be? A distancing. So I guess it's not, none of it's directed, none of it's linear, it's all over the place. And then we're going to go into the rest of it. So it's really a song about the disillusionment, the existentialism of that millennial era. You know, they're singing about what was going on in the world at that time. 1999, I can't remember what was going on really. It was a long time ago. I don't remember feeling any existential threats. I've felt existential threats, but it was normally when I had a uniform on and I was carrying a weapon. And it wasn't necessarily existential then. So, yeah. Or the 80s with the Cold War. But then I did the border in 80. I did the East and West border. I think it was 86. Yeah, did the East-West border when it was still East Germany. So, no. But this is definitely existentialism and the lack of direction and what it feels to be disengaged and descending into confusion and all of those things. Yeah, but it's that upbeat sound and it's great writing. I sometimes have a problem with songs that are too nuanced, but it's there, especially with the Herman Hesse. Yeah, pull it back a bit. Free from the So is this what it feels like when you're having a breakdown due to existentialism, when you're looking around at a fragmented society that seems to lack any direction for you, when you're not engaged, when you can't engage, and the crash is the crash that's coming? But they could also be talking about lots of other things, but that's where I feel the song's going. But it's interesting, and I'll wrap it up at the end, a little bit about the band. I do like them a lot, always like them a lot. Yeah, and we'll come to that why. That was Crash, obviously. I like it. A band that's, like I said, been going around since 82, reformed in 2007 after they broke up in 2001, have worked extensively since then, brought out a new album this year, I think. I need to catch up with them. Had a lot of, but I never got a chance to see them live, and that's something I miss because they've always been renowned at being a really good live band, which is what I've always been drawn to. We all know their big hits. A song they don't sing anymore, actually, Sit Down. And they had a hit stateside laid early on. A record of theirs I've never liked, and maybe I need to explore why I don't like it. But in about half an hour from now, you're going to get another track off this album because I particularly like it, and I'll talk more about the band. But that's the song. This Is Hell and Crash. Existentialism. It's really about an undirected, fragmented life in an undirected, fragmented society that's breaking down. And look at the album cover. Swine and pearls. Pearls before swine. Interesting. Guys, what do you think? Are you a James fan? Is this the first time you've heard it? Do you want more? Let me know. Till next time, guys. Take care.